everybody. Look, I was so surprised. I didn't even start the show and I already had comments coming in, mostly from YouTube. But yes, I did do an open mic night last week because I didn't have a guest. And I don't have a guest this week. I tried to get a guest, but a couple things fell through. And I didn't want to just cancel the show and just not do anything because I thought about it because I haven't been feeling well this past week. My allergies have been like killing me. I don't know. Has anyone else had problems with allergies? I mean, because like this last week, I think has been the worst I've ever experienced. It was just
everybody that I've talked to said the same thing.
yeah, I mean, it's just horrible.
Yeah.
It's just like every morning my eyes would like get itchy and red and swollen, and I was like coughing and sneezing, and oh, it was disgusting. So I didn't get a chance to get a guest on. I do have a couple lined up. And then forewarning, there will be no show next week. I will be on a secret mission, and I can't tell you where because it's secret. But I'll let you know maybe when I'm there, maybe. But there will be no show next week.
No show.
Donna's tired today. She's tired, so
It's been a long week.
she won't be on screen tonight, and she'll probably be really quiet. But anyway, let's go over the rules. Let's go over the rules. Let's get this the show a little pumped up a little bit more. The rules are: you are welcome to ask questions. That's what the show is about. You can ask questions. You can throw topics out there, especially tonight because it's open mic night. But on that note, I don't know everything. That's rule number 2. I don't, and we can look stuff up. And I actually have stuff from last week that I want to touch on before I get to some questions tonight. And then rule number 3 is our probably one of the most important rules is the Patrick Swayze rule, which I know it says Swayze, but we go Patrick Swayze because Patrick Swayze. Rule number it's the be nice rule. That's it. When you're in the chat room, you can discuss, you can debate, you can disagree, you can whatever, as long as you're nice about it. Don't call each other names because if you get out of line, Donna will boot your ass. She still has enough energy to do that tonight. So
we'll see.
We'll see.
Mouse isn't moving so fast.
So because it's open mic night, if you have a question, please do us a favor. Put a Q in front of it. That helps Donna to check them off so that we can save them and don't miss any. And then the fifth rule, which is probably right there with the Patrick Swayze rule, is drink up. So,
drink up.
Oh, that's the taste of Friday night. I love it. All right, so let me go through. Let me say hi to some people. Let me see. We got Jade Kitten. We got Robert. We got another Robert. We got another Jade Kitten. They were starting the party off early on YouTube. We got Jay, Melissa, JD. Donna's in the house too. What else we got? I'm looking through. Tiffany, what's up? Lori, how you doing? Good to see everyone. So what I want to touch on before we get into some questions, and of course, if you have questions, you can put them in the chat room now because Donna's watching it. If you have any kind of general questions, hi, Patricia. But last week, and forgive me, I forget who asked about this, but someone asked about Foo Fighters, not the group, but the World War II phenomena called Foo Fighters. So I looked them up, and I did some reading on it. And what did I find? Let's see.
What did you find?
What did I find? Let me put my glasses on.
Oh, yeah, because he can't see.
Because I can't see anything. So basically, it was a phenomenon where pilots, I think it was over Germany. Let's see. Mysterious phenomenon over the skies over both the European and Pacific theaters. They were describing these kind of fireball or balls of fire that were red or orange and sometimes white that would follow the aircraft and like right up with the aircraft. But these were only seen at night, apparently. And they would go around and just follow the aircraft, and pilots would report them. And they had a lot of reports over the year, or not over the years, but over the months. And apparently they never figured out exactly what they were. And I did find one alleged picture. So let me look this up and I'll share it on the screen. There was one picture, and it was hard because there's a lot of pictures out there that like purport to be this thing, this phenomenon. but they look doctored. They look like really bad Photoshop. So let me put this up. Let me share my screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. Share, and that should work. So this is besides the watermark. So this was allegedly taken. This is stock footage. Let's just go to the site, and I can read off the description right from them.
That's a good idea.
That's a good idea, right?
Right.
Let's see. Chronicle, how many stock photo? This photo is said to show a Foo Fighter observed by a German pilot in May 1945 near Karten, Germany. There are grounds for suspecting a fake, however. Well, yeah. I mean, to me, this image looks, and let's blow it up a little bit. There we go. That's much better. This actually looks like lens flare to me, a little bit of lens flare. Not necessarily on the lens of the camera, but when you're looking out the window of an aircraft, you can get these kind of, I've seen these before, almost the exact shape whenever we've flown. Whenever we've flown and I've had the window seat. You look out, you get the sun above, and it excuse me. Woo! Oh,
Looks like a bat signal, Melissa says.
it's
Almost.
like, well, I guess the middle.
Yeah.
The middle here. Yeah. But this whole thing, and I mean, there is concern that it's probably a fake, because all the reports that I read, it all happened at night. So it wasn't during the day. And this looks like it was during the day. So there's not much else I can tell you about these things, except that there's different descriptions. People gave different colors. Some said that there was a bunch that were in formation that would follow an aircraft, and usually they said it would just follow the aircraft, like move for move. So anytime the aircraft turned, that would turn. So that kind of makes me suspect that it might be something else. That it might be reflection off the cockpit, the shielding, basically the glass or whatever. I don't know what the cockpit was made out of. I'd have to look that up and really get into detail. But that kind of makes me lean towards that. But not being there, I don't know. And there's no substantial answer. There's no like, this is definitely what we thought. Explanations ranged from St. Elmo's fire to other electrical disturbances, disturbances, that word, to reflections off of ice crystals, which is, I mean, that's possible. So, and different things. I mean, nobody knows. So that was a good question. Again, I don't know who asked that last week, but it was a good question, and it was interesting. It was an interesting read. All right. So with that, there's another thing I want to put out there before we get to the questions, is that the Conjuring house sold. So the house, I know, right? What? The farmhouse in Harrisville, made famous by the Conjuring movie. Oh, good. John without an H. He's the one that asked. Good. So I don't know if that was a good answer, John, but hopefully it was something. Anyway, so the Conjuring house, apparently it was supposed to close yesterday. And from the report that I read, so I got this off of, let me see, Sharon Hill. I accidentally clicked on something and now I'm here. How do I get out? Shut up, Dunning. Damn it. You're stuck here for 2 hours, buddy. Just keep drinking. You'll be fine. So I was watching, I get a newsletter from Sharon Hill, who does a lot of weird stuff, like almost like what's it called? A weekly weird news. And the newsletter came out and I saw the blurb about the Conjuring house sold. It sold for $1.525 million. And I think they bought it for like $400,000. I think that's what the purchase price was. Ridiculous amount of money. Where is it? Oh, I don't see it. But there were stipulations. This is the crazy part. So it was made famous by the movie. Everybody can agree on that. And I get it that they opened the house up for investigations, and I'm going to keep air quotes on them because I don't think most of these investigations are actually investigations. They're just like thrill-seeking ghost hunt kind of thing. Hey, Jeff. But they open it up. So some of the stipulations were that first they had to, the owners had to meet the prospective buyers and interview them, which is weird. Let me bring this up. Let me read it right off of here. So they purchased the house in 2019 for $439,000, and they opened it to ghost hunters. As part of the sale, the Heinzens insisted on interviewing potential buyers to ensure that they met the couple's requirements. Those included continuing.
Yeah, I think this is kind of funny. Like, I don't know. It has to be like different rules in different states.
Yeah, I know, because we
But
can't
how
do
can
that
you
here.
put a stipulation on, oh, you can buy my house, but you can't have any haunted dolls in the basement.
Like apparently, like
what? What?
they had. Well, they said they had a bunch of offers. So let me go back here. In the article, it says they live there. Sorry, I should have really gone over this and highlighted stuff more. Sellers, Jen and Corey, purchased a home. Blah blah blah. They received more than 10 offers when they listed the 3-bedroom, roughly 3,100 square foot home in September of 2021 for $1.2 million, including an anonymous cash offer, significantly over asking price,
There you go.
which they declined. Maybe they wanted to keep out spies who wanted to buy it. Maybe.
Maybe.
We got a lot of ridiculous bids, but the people refused to be interviewed, says Jen, who's one of the owners. Like, I didn't think, I don't know, I'm not a realtor, I don't know what the rules are here, but I thought, at least here, we weren't, if somebody gave a bid that was asking or above the asking price, you couldn't refuse it. You couldn't just say no and wait for somebody else.
Yeah, I mean,
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
quite sure on the law, but I mean, like, I know if there's more than one bid, you
You take the highest
you can
bid,
take whatever you
right?
want.
I don't
have
know.
a choice.
I don't know.
Because you could actually take the first bidder that comes in, or if somebody else outbids and you want more money, you can take that. But I never heard of the interviewing process
thing.
where
Yeah.
you have stipulations. So let's get into the stipulations, because
So,
I don't think we talked about that.
So the stipulations were, let's say, as part of the sale, they insisted on interviewing potential buyers to ensure that they met the couple's requirements. Those include continuing to use the house as a business in which visitors stay overnight and conduct investigations into the home's paranormal activities. There ain't none. The Heinzens also required the buyer to honor the existing overnight bookings throughout 2022, which that we talked about earlier, I can agree with, because if they already had they took money like down payments and stuff for bookings, then you need to honor them or give the money back.
Yeah, I mean, I again, I don't understand that. If you took somebody's money because there's, they're doing a sleepover at your house, looking for ghosts, like, how can you make that part of the sale? Like, oh, well, you have to honor this. Like, I would think that you would have to give the money back.
That's what I would think.
Like, it's not like your house to do that to anymore.
Yeah, I guess they have more freedom up there to do what they want with the sale.
We're talking about the Conjuring house, Tiffany. I know you're driving, so I know you can't really do a lot of reading.
So the last thing here is that they insisted the buyer not actually live in the house for what the Heinzens claim is the buyer's protection, because they said it was too dangerous to live in a house. So from that, and feel free to disagree with me if you want, but from that, I get that it's more than okay to offer paying customers to the demons that you think live there.
Yeah,
but
they're allowed
you
to
can't
stay
live
overnight, but you're not.
You're not allowed to live there yourself. But paying customers, feed them to the demons.
Come on,
Let's go.
bring them over.
Hey, how you doing?
Doesn't
What's
make
up?
any
You like this
sense.
house? look at the basement. Just go ahead down there. It's okay.
Yeah, we might have to do a little bit more research on that project. Like,
That's-
I don't know. I
That
just don't
sounds
understand it.
so messed up.
So if anybody's a realtor or knows any of those kind of laws,
Yeah.
like
If
type
you're a
up below,
realtor,
'cause
if
we're-
you're a
yeah.
realtor, please let me know,
Help us
and I
out
will
a
send you the
little.
link so you can jump in here and school us, because I honestly don't know this market. I don't know how the rules or the law works, so I don't know what they can and can't do. And I guess, and again, it does. I'm sure it varies state to state, so it'd be interesting to get somebody on. I wish I had more time. I saw this kind of late, and I didn't really have time to search out a realtor in that area.
I know a few, but I
All right.
don't know.
So that's
It
all I
sounds
got
weird.
to really talk about. I think that's it from last week. That was a big thing. I know somebody brought up Teal Swan, and I think we looked her up, and she was like a con artist. So
I don't know.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but yeah, that's what it looked like to me. That was my opinion. So
Welcome, Bob. Bob made it.
hi, Bob. Don't give me shit for not showing up last night because I wasn't feeling good, and Donna can attest to that.
Yeah, he's been a baby all week. you know.
You know what men are. Men
Oh,
are,
go ahead.
men are big freaking babies when we're sick.
Man,
I have
get a
no
little freaking
I have
cold.
no problem saying that.
I think you're dying. Like, but you know.
But at least I
life
die in
goes
peace.
on.
I don't try to bother anyone. It's like, just let me die in my little dark
Cold.
cocoon of a blanket. Let me just die
I mean,
here.
you weren't too bad this week, but it was just a long week because of that. Like, I slept on the couch a lot because I didn't want to catch whatever he got.
I tried to switch with her, so don't anyone yell at me. I tried to switch with her.
Oh no,
I
I'm not
would've
complaining. I'm just saying it's just been a long week. It's just
All right. So hopefully Brian Dunning is still stuck in here and he has to suffer through the rest of the show. So let's get to some questions, please. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Please share your thoughts on the hanger reflex. Wow. First question I have to look up because I have no idea what that is.
You got him, baby.
Hanger reflex. Let's see. I gotta put my glasses on again. Viral hanger reflex explained. Oh, that's an hour and 10-minute long video. I'm not watching that. The hanger reflex is taking over TikTok. Oh shit! What is this? Hanger reflex challenge. Let's look at this. All right, let's look at this together.
No, we're gonna do it now.
Oh, we're gonna look at this. Let me
It's an hour long.
Okay, so let me see. Let me share this so we can all share in this.
Let's all learn.
Let's all learn what this means.
Kenny will be up all night. That's
All
what it
right,
means.
let's see.
Apparently, there's this thing called the hanger challenge dealing with the hanger reflex. You just take a clothes hanger, you put it on your head, and your head's supposed to turn.
What?
Let's find out.
I love this guy. I don't know who he is, but I
Hmm.
love it.
Why would your head turn?
Say it.
There
Yes.
you go, JT.
Preach it.
Yeah. I'll try it again. I'll try it the other way, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There you
do it
go.
The other way.
That's science right there. Still nothing.
Feeling really stupid with this on my head right now.
All right. I like this guy. I'm subscribing to him because he's funny. I like him. All right.
Yikes.
I love it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna go with him and say if that's what you're talking about, Jade Kitten.
Yeah.
I agree. I think that's just you know what? I think it's really some of these. I'm gonna sound so old. Fads the young kids get into because somebody does something silly and it catches on. Everyone else wants to do it because they see a few people do it. It catches on. They get like 1,000 views, 10,000 views,
Yeah,
and
it
this,
just takes
and then
off.
everyone else wants to do it. It's like well, I mean, on TikTok I focus more on poltergeist videos, and son of a bitch, man, them things get like 1.5, 2 million views, and then I duet it and explain exactly how they do it, and I get like 50.
Yeah.
So, I mean that's what I think. That's going to be my opinion. I think this guy that
He
we
nailed
just
it.
watched, he nailed it. If that's what you're talking about, Case
I know,
closed.
Melissa. What
mean,
the hell do we just watch?
I
I feel the
don't-
same way. I don't know.
Fucking kids, man. Like, what the hell, man?
You know, Kenny will do some more research on that. You know, Jade Kitten.
You know
I'll
I'm gonna
tell
have
you
a
that.
hanger on my head tonight.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah,
totally
yeah,
gonna have a
yeah.
hanger on my head going, this doesn't work.
Yeah,
What's
we're
going
gonna
on?
be doing
I
that,
don't get this. I don't know. I tried it
right?
because that's part of my philosophy. You gotta try it.
Here, this sounds a little bit related. So
Okay.
let's go with this one, Bob. Hi, Bob.
Hey, Bob, what do you think about the God helmet experiments? Ooh, this is a good question because me and Dave will probably fight on this. So the God helmet,
That's not a hanger on your head?
no, that's not a hanger on your head. That's
Okay.
actually it's an older style, like a Fonzie style motorcycle helmet that they put solenoids on, and they would activate them in a specific pattern at a specific frequency, electromagnetic frequency, and stimulate parts of the brain to induce either hallucinations or a feeling that somebody was there. It worked on some people, it didn't work on others, but I think somebody oh my god, I forget who. Richard Dawkins, I think, actually went and tried it on.
Specifically the temporal lobe, Bob says.
The temporal lobe, yeah. Well, you know what? It's not, as I understand it, it's not a specific part like that. It's actually all over the helmet, and it was a pattern that went around, and it was a different pattern. I don't know what the pattern was, but it went around different places, and they did test where they would have, sometimes it was working the pattern, and sometimes it was completely off, and people still had experiences. And I don't know if that was due to expectation, where the person being part of the experiment expected something, like maybe they were told the results or what to expect, and they were just following through with it. I don't know. As I understand it too, other teams have tried to replicate the experiments, but could not come up with the same results. I'd have to look deeper into that, and I mean that might be a great video.
Richard Souls topic.
Well, yeah, because I know Dave would love that. Because we haven't done the God helmet.
Kenny claims that, Tim.
We haven't done the God helmet, and I mean, unfortunately, Persinger passed away, I think, a few years ago. So I don't know. I tried to contact him years ago to try to sign up for it or volunteer because I really wanted to try it. And then other people claim to have a replica or something that's similar. And, I just don't trust people with big magnets attached to the helmet playing with my brain. I've been in too many machines. Messes me up. I don't know. So I'd have to go into that a little bit more. And maybe I will suggest that because I know tomorrow night, I think it's Tim's turn for 3 Tortured Souls, but then I think it's me that's up. So maybe that'll be my topic. Maybe this will be, I have the earliest topic picked.
I know. That's what I said.
Tim and Dave, where you at?
I said, Tim, Kenny called it.
Yeah. Is he in there?
No, I didn't see him yet, but, he'll be there. I know he'll show. Oh, there he is.
Tim, I called it. Called it.
What was my new
called
topic, he said?
I called it. My next topic is the God helmet
experiment. Tim's like,
so
no.
there. Haha, bitch.
Hi,
Thanks,
Tim.
Bob. All right.
It's fine, he says. He's probably researching right now. Tim, you should look up the hanger experiment.
Yeah, do the hanger experiment because that's stupid.
Check that shit out because we only watched one video. See if there's more than that.
Oh shit. Aaron, with your 2-paragraph long. Oh, that's a link. Never mind. 1 paragraph
No,
long.
there's a question there.
All right,
There's a
let's
few.
get to the next. Boy. Don't worry.
Oh, wait,
I don't have COVID. I took
okay.
a test.
We're gonna look at Aaron.
We're gonna? Okay. So I saw an article about Baggins telling the owner of a home that he should vet.
Vacate.
Wait. Oh my god.
their
I'm not
home.
even buzzed.
I'll read it.
Um,
I saw an article about Baggins telling the owner of a home that he should vacate their home due to the paranormal activity. Do you know of any lawsuits / legal trouble that people have gotten into for give advice after investigation? Not sure how old the article is.
So
Oh, it's a Travel Channel. Oh, because it's Travel Channel does
Travel
Ghost
Channel
Adventures.
sucks anymore. But so this is a good topic, and I did a show with Nick Little. He is the in-house legal counsel for the Center for Inquiry, and I think we touched on this a little bit. And unfortunately, there's not anything, and I'm just going off of memory here, but there's not anything the homeowner can do because they're the ones that reached out. They look at douchebaggins as an authority figure, and it's solely up to them. It's basically the buyer beware kind of thing. So that article, let me see, Travel Channel. Let's see if we can look that up. Hold
Oh,
on
you
a
want to
second.
grab the link?
I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can grab it off of there
I
because
can never
I
do it.
can't.
I don't know how to do it. To take it out of the chat.
Hey, Aaron, can you message me that link, please, through Facebook, and then I can click on it because I can't click on the links through the chat room. But yeah, I mean, they're. I hate when this is something I preached about multiple times, and I will continue to preach about it. Is that I can't stand when ghost hunters go into private residences and do this kind of thing because you are seen, this group, this team is seen as a authority figure. They are seen by the homeowners who are scared and confused and frustrated because they don't know what's going on. They've probably talked to friends and family and neighbors who all have their different influences and beliefs and ideas that are probably all wrong. And it scares the shit out of the homeowners. So they go to, hey, let me talk to a professional. And by professional, they mean a ghost hunting team with a website or a Facebook page. Not something.
And unfortunately, that
Go ahead.
is not professional.
It's
and
not.
it's
It's not.
And it's not healthy.
And I want to make sure you understand because I have a lot of friends that are ghost hunters, quote unquote ghost hunters, and part of a team. And I'm not grouping everyone together. And they know I have problems. They know I have problems with this. I'm not silent about this. I'm always vocal when it comes to private residences because you're really influencing somebody's life and the lives of their family and you know the quality of life. It really comes down to that. So when somebody goes in and tells them that you have to vacate your home because of the activity, like that's mind-blowingly fucking stupid. And oh, it would take everything I had not to go berserk on them because you just ruined their life for the foreseeable future because they're seeing him because he's a celebrity and because he pretends to know what he's doing. He sees him as an authority figure, so they're going to take his advice. They might leave. I don't know. I don't know if they did. Let me see. I have the article up. Let me look.
Did you get the link?
Got me all fired up, Aaron. We're
Hey,
seeing him
Aaron.
tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
All
we're
right.
gonna see Aaron tomorrow.
I'm going to give you a
Randy.
piece of my mind tomorrow. All right. So, House Call. Oh, shit. It's this new series. Is this the
Oh,
link?
nuh-uh.
This is the new series.
It's new.
Yeah. House Calls. In
Oh,
Ghost Hunters, or Ghost
no.
Adventures House Calls, the team responds to frightened homeowners as Baggins supervises remotely. You coward motherfucker.
Well, that's what he did on that baking show. Pissed me off. It was
Oh
like,
my God.
that
All right,
Baggins
I'm
was
gonna
on
share
the
this.
Halloween baking show, but he didn't show up. It was all remote. It was the dumbest thing ever. They had him on
You
a
guys can
little
see this too. Let me see
television.
if I can blow this up a little bit more. There we go. Let's see. The couple's Long Beach cottage was purchased. Oh, let's see. Team responds to frightened homeowners. Baggins supervises remotely. In the first episode, newlyweds Matt and Christina are urged to flee their home after investigators encounter several
Maleficent.
malevolent,
Malevolent.
malevolent,
Malevolent.
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 I got it. Entities. The couples. I hope you're all laughing at me. I really do hope you're all laughing at me. The couple's Long Beach cottage was purchased by Matt's grandparents in the 50s, and he has lived there for the past 12 years. Paranormal activity on the property began decades ago when the family attempted to install an in-ground pool in the backyard. Oh my God, that's Poltergeist. That's the plot of Poltergeist. When workers began digging, they hit red bricks about 2 feet. As they continued work, they realized they had disturbed a World War II era bomb shelter. Almost immediately, paranormal activity around the home increased. Matt's grandparents came to believe that the World War II soldier haunts the backyard. The dark presence in the backyard has rendered a beautiful outdoor space to a sinister wasteland.
What?
Wow, this was written by somebody promoting a show.
Yeah, that's a
So-
little extreme.
Let's see. An overnight investigation begins. The spirits of the house make their presence known. Immediately, the cameras capture strange mists in the photos. And the SLS camera, we all know how reliable that piece of shit is, catches an entity clawing at the crew member Aaron's shoulder, arm, and mouth before disappearing. Another smaller entity appeared to stand.
On his shoulder. What,
On
like a
his
little
shoulder.
fairy? Like a fairy?
That's
A freaky
funny.
fairy.
That's funny.
We're gonna have to watch this now, AA Ron. Thanks.
I don't want to get out. Baggins tries to drive the spirit out of the home before ultimately issuing this advice to Matt and Christine: get out. Wow, what a piece of shit. So yeah, I think that's ridiculous. I don't think there's. I'm not a lawyer, so I can't say, but according to what I remember, which could be faulty, from what Nick Little was telling me, there's not much the homeowners can do because they obviously not only invited Baggins in, but I can guarantee that there are plenty of contracts and NDAs and all kinds of shit signed because that's how Zach works.
Well, and if he didn't even show up and he sent people there, I mean, like, we got to go watch that.
Yeah,
He said
like,
he wasn't
how do
even
you-
there.
And I heard somebody else brought it up to me that like he just Skyped in or whatever,
Yeah.
like Zoom called in or something. He Skyped in. That's
he's
just a generic term. Skyped
Yeah.
in, gave them orders, and then Skyped in again.
He said, "Oh my God,
It
you have
said,
to
you know,
get out."
We
Like,
looked-
how do you do that?
I don't think he even reviewed the evidence. And again, it's speculation. I didn't see the show yet,
Man.
but he didn't even review the footage, but just had somebody else look at it and then just made his grand determination. And again, I didn't see the show. Now I'm going to have to because I am talking shit here, and I have to. I have
he's
to
gotta
watch
know
it
for
now,
sure or not.
so I have to know for sure. Because if I don't, if it isn't what I'm saying, then I have to actually like apologize, and then talk shit later about what I did say. I see a lawsuit one day when a homeowner sells their home due to bad advice.
Yeah, I mean,
See, that's-
seriously, like, that's why I don't.
I ran into this problem, and I think that's why I asked Nick, because a while ago, years and years ago, there was a house that I went to. It was with another group. I was tagging along, and one of their group members, and one of the guys that might show up tonight, Steve. It was his group, and it was his team member, but it wasn't Steve's fault. So if Steve, if you're in here, I'm not blaming you. But this other team member just took it upon himself to tell the homeowner that his house had all these demons or evil spirits trapped in the bricks. Remember the bricks wrapped in foil
Oh my God, yeah.
all over the house? And the poor guy, like smoking cigarettes,
Oh,
you
the
could see his
poor
hands
man.
like this, shaking and so scared. And he ended up selling the house because he couldn't stay there anymore. He was so frightened of staying there. And it turned out to be a bullshit reason. Well, not a bullshit reason.
No, I mean,
The
there
bricks
was a
were used for
reason-
heat. And I know I've said this before. I know
Yeah.
I've told this story before. But the bricks were used by the previous homeowner, which was a older woman, much older woman, and she would put the bricks by the furnace in the basement. They would heat up, and she wrapped them in foil so they wouldn't stain any of the bed sheets. And they would bring up the heated bricks into the bed, put them under the sheets, and it would warm the bed during winter. So they wouldn't have to use heat.
Right. So, so she just put them on the floor to hold the door open.
Right.
And then it went to, oh my God.
And this guy ruined it for the homeowner and just scared the shit out of him. So I again, I don't know. I can't give legal advice on this, but I mean, I wish they would. I wish somebody would, pull the trigger, so to speak. That's probably a bad thing to say. With
Yeah, don't say that.
recent events, somebody should do something. Somebody should do that and just try it and put it out there, and I don't know where to go with this. I really don't, because I'm getting pissed off that this happened, that I'm reading this and this is a recent thing. The only problem I see with that is that Fox News escape clause being used by Zach Bagans' legal team. And yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I'm sure he's got it.
He's got his disclaimer for his museum, his the release that you
Oh
signed
my God,
is 2
it's like,
pages
yeah,
just
you
to
should
go
read
visit a
it.
bunch of junk, and it just covers everything.
Yeah, like if you fall and hit
If
your
you fall, it's
head.
your fault.
Yeah.
If you appear on camera, which there's cameras all over there, we can use the footage for anything that we want.
Right.
Um,
So if you, yeah.
Yeah,
So
as soon
if
as you
pass
step foot,
out because the object in the room,
you're going to be on
know.
Entertainment Tonight.
Yeah.
Because he's going to blame it on some object that caused that.
Hey, Tiffany. She's like, there are shoes in my backyard. They aren't my shoes. I know, that's what I feel.
All right,
There's ghosts in my backyard too.
let's
For entertainment purposes only.
Oh man, that's a good one though, Aaron. That was good. I mean, that's something that people should think about. And I mean, even if there isn't legal consequences, which I think there should be, there really should be. You should be held liable for or responsible for shit that you pretend to be an expert in. And I think that's what it comes down to. If you go in there as an authority and you're stating shit as fact, which is really just belief and guessing, you're influencing that family.
Here's Jeff. Jeff you can read his comment.
Jeff AF. I just want to say Jeff is fuck. Jeff is fuck. That's your name, dude. Because that's awesome. I assisted filming a team long ago before my last team that the medium told the homeowner that the peacock feather print on the wall to ceiling border was the eyes that the spirits watch her in her bedroom and should change it. I stopped assisting her after that. So let me read this again.
So the peacock feathers
print
were
on the
watching her in her bedroom.
in her bedroom.
That's
that-
messed up, Jeff.
That's creepy. That's just really creepy. Why would you say something like that?
Dude, we're in trouble because you walk into Kenny's room here and everything's looking at you.
There's eyes all over the place.
There's oh
There's-
no. How many
Megan's
eyes are
watching
in
all of
Kenny
you.
Fiddle's room?
There's
Oh,
oh my.
wow, that would be like a weekend chore for
You
me
got
to
you got
count the
these eyes that are looking at you.
Oh.
And there's like 4 more
Eyes
downstairs.
oh my god! Like just looking around this room, I don't want to count the eyes. They're everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, if
And
this
that's
was like
not peacock feathers.
if this was a horror movie version of Toy Story, we
She
would
believed
be
it
dead.
too, Jeff said, and that's the sad part, Jeff, because these people are so like
And
you
you
know,
know what?
they're so sincere most of the time. Like they want to know what's going on in their house, and and to have somebody come in and say that, like I would freak out. Like now I'm laying in my bedroom at night. I wouldn't be able to be in my bedroom if I honestly believed what she was saying.
And that's the big issue here, because it's so much easier for us for people to believe something like that, because you wonder, like, is that true? I've seen so many movies. I kind of, especially if you have a belief in it,
Mhm.
it's easier to believe in that than for someone else like me to come along and go, well, no, this is just print. It's just a print. That's it. It's on the wall. You can tear it down if you want. You can paint over it. It's
Well,
not.
she told her to because it was staring at her. That's the problem.
But
Like,
but
it's-
trying to explain that it's not what the psychic or medium said.
the medium probably didn't like
You're-
the peacock feathers. And she told the lady to take it down.
Maybe maybe the medium was like she ran a paint shop or something. Maybe she sold prints.
I don't know.
And she's like, you need to redecorate here. I know a person.
I know a
Here's
person
my
that'll
number.
take that
Call me
print.
later.
You never
Oh my
know what's
goodness.
behind somebody,
Ooh.
you know?
And that's a good point. You got to look at the motive. Like, why? Why would you say that? Why would you say like that's? I keep thinking like, where do you come up with that shit? Like, are you high? Are you high when you're staring at the wall and you're like, oh, I think they're looking at me. They're watching
know.
me. They must be watching you. And they say that. What's the motivation there?
There you go. You're right, Jay. The
Power of fear, belief, and suggestion. Exactly.
And
I mean,
it also says motive, and that's true too.
how many times like I mean I get I don't oh my God.
I can't believe they just put a show out like that and they're allowing it.
Because the fans eat it up, and no one's stopping him. He knows how to cater to his fans, and they just eat it up, even though it's so ridiculous. I think the majority of people that are serious about this hobby know he's a joke, and we're back on douchebaggins, but know he's a joke, and they treat it as such. And unfortunately, the same people watch it as entertainment,
Right.
and I think that's
but there
wrong.
are other people that
I think
take
that's.
it seriously.
But luckily, it's exclusively on Discovery Plus, so
Yeah.
you have to pay to see it, and I'm not going to pay to see that shit.
And yeah,
Not at
maybe
all.
there's a lot of people that won't. watch it.
All right,
We'll watch it at your house, Aaron.
yeah, Aaron. Somebody that already gets Discovery Plus, can you record it for me and just send me the file?
Right.
So
Yeah.
I don't have to pay
we're gonna
for it.
watch it this
I'll give
weekend.
you like a $5, rather than him, since you're already paying for it. I don't mind bootleg copies.
Here's an easy question.
All right. Will there also be no 3TS next week? Oh,
Good question.
that's a good question. I didn't think that far in advance. I can only think of a
Jake
week
Kitten.
in advance,
Come tomorrow night, Jake Kitten, and we'll discuss that.
but you're probably right. There will be no, because I won't be home. I will not. I will
and
be.
Saturday night. I don't think it's gonna be a.
Yeah,
tune in
no,
kinda
that's. Yeah, I won't be home. So I won't be part of next week's show if they have a show. But I don't think we do, because we kind of made a gentleman's agreement that if one of us can't show up, we're not doing a show.
Yeah, it's
So-
3 Torture Souls.
Yeah, not two TTS,
Two.
2TS.
That doesn't sound
That
right.
sounded weird.
All
right.
JD Swords got.
Hey JD, I sent you a couple videos in Messenger. I'd like to get your commentary. All righty. Let's see. Jade, where'd he go? I thought he was here. He was here. Where'd he go?
I don't know.
Oh, there he is. Your new profile picture is screwing me up. All right. So, TikTok. Let's see. Let me bring this up and pause it. So that. Wait. All right. Let me see if I can share this so we can watch it together.
Do you know what we were watching though?
I do not. I have not looked at these beforehand, so I don't know what I'm watching. Warning: do not watch. You get scared easily. Even text is paranormal investigation.
It sounds like a washing machine. But the whole thing's moving.
He
Where
looks
is
like
he hiding? In the basement?
It looks like he's in a closet.
Underneath what's going on?
Yeah.
I know, Bob. I know.
I'm waiting for the jump scare.
I know. Like, what is this? What are we got? Like,
Oh, it's Russian.
oh, and Bob says you just clicked on a JD video. It could have been Russian porn. You're very trusting friends.
I should have screened these. I'm waiting. Come on. Why is there a little curtain? Look at that. It's like a little
I
curtain.
don't know what it
Like
is.
it was a cross. It's on a curtain rod.
Why? I don't understand. Like all the sounds stop now.
That's no. I want to say that's kind of silly.
Oh, there's the noise again. How long is it?
It's a minute and 22 seconds.
Oh,
So that was one. And let's look at this other one. Ghost in the
This
back.
is no ordinary picture. Want to take a guess what's going on here? You can even take a pause and look at this picture really closely. Hi, I'm Stephanie, and if you like folklore, paranormal, or unsolved cases, or anything strange, you come to the right place. So to give some context, this user here on Reddit said that his friend's mom took a picture of her daughter wearing some shoes when they noticed something really creepy in the top corner of the picture. So if you look here in the corner, sounds, or you can see that there is a person there in the corner, but there was no one in the house when this picture was taken other than herself and her daughter. Now here's a picture of Brighton. Someone pointed out that you can't even see the legs in this figure. Some people said it was a cat, but I think that's insult to intelligence because that does not look like a cat. So what do you think? Was this a man? Was this a hoax? Is it a ghost? Let me know in the comment section.
All right. So this one, excuse me, classic TikTok, YouTube kind of thing where they're like, this was received by somebody else. So you're not getting a first-hand or second-hand account here. You don't know how many accounts this is. And you're getting no one else was in the house. There's obviously 2 people in there. There's probably another one. I'm going to assume, yes, there's another kid in the house because it looks like there's another kid standing there. I see the legs. I see the legs between the chairs and under the table here. But there's no reason to think it's anything other than another kid. There really isn't. I mean, there's nothing offered. There's no other. We're just seeing a photograph. That's all we're looking at.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see too. I mean,
So-
that could be anything.
Yeah, I mean, without any more information, it's nothing
Way
more.
too many fakes for TikTok. So as Jeff said.
And
that's it.
then let's see what this one is. What are you doing? What was that? Oh, Bob.
You are not stronger than Christ.
There we
You
go.
are not stronger than Christ. Get over here, Dad. Grab him.
Oh, she gonna kiss him. She gonna
You're
kiss
not
him. She's
stronger.
gonna be like,
You are not
"Mwah, mwah, mwah,
stronger
mwah,
than
mwah."
Christ. No, you're not stronger.
Watch your hands.
You are not stronger than Christ.
Is that?
Yeah.
Is his hand on her boob?
Sword of the Spirit.
Oh, it's
Oh, it's like a cross.
You are not stronger than Christ. You are not stronger than Christ.
Bob Larson.
Oh, okay.
All right, so
You are not stronger than
Hold on.
yeah. Let me turn this off. Stop. Shut up, Bob Larson. All right, so yeah. How do I feel about Bob Larson? I think he's a total con. So I don't trust anything he does. And we've looked at his stuff before. JD, you, me, Tim. I think Dave might have been in on it. But we've watched his full videos where he does this kind of stuff with multiple people. And it to me, it's nothing more than an act. It really is. I really think he either pays people to perform or these people want to be part of it so bad that they get into character and they just go along with it. This was really bad acting. The smiles and just, I mean, honestly, if there was a demon inside a person that had control of that person and didn't want Bob Larson doing anything anymore, kick his ass. I mean, not only would it be more effective and more straightforward, but it would be hilarious to watch, honestly, because fucking Bob, man. I just want, you ever notice nobody hits him? Like, nobody tries to attack him. They get up slowly. There's always enough time for people, the people on the side, the guys on the side to grab them. There's no supernatural strength. There's no speaking in tongues. I mean, that was just gibberish, and anyone can do that. There's
I do
nothing
that to
here.
Benny all the time.
I mean, that's just in the morning. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Get me out of here. Power of Christ compels you. Now our neighbors are going to be like, what the hell's going on over there? Oh, my goodness.
Bob, poor Bob. Wait, Bob says that he has to remember not to comment a lot tonight because Facebook now limits the number of times he can comment during a live feed.
Uh-oh. Did you get in trouble?
Yeah, Bob, what's up with that? Well, I guess you can't. Don't respond because I don't want you to.
I don't know. I haven't heard that. I haven't heard that before.
Oh, wait, here, Jeff says that someone did attack Bob Larson. He had a video with his bruised face.
Did we actually see the attack? Let's
Well,
try to find
It
that.
says somebody attacked him. I don't know if it was that video.
Bob Larson
Bob got a warning last night
attacked. Oh, you got a warning?
about last week.
Oh, last week.
Sorry, Bob.
Uh-oh.
Bob
Facebook's
goes
really
on the
getting-
list. Once you're
Um,
on the list, I think you're screwed, man.
bad language. Bob Larson. Let's see. Bob Larson.
Look for
No.
Bob Larson attacked.
I did. Yeah, that's what I put it
bruised
in
face. Put in bruised face.
there. Bruised face. Bruised face.
Can you
Bob-
say butt face?
Bob Larson violently assaulted. YouTube. Oh, it's an hour long.
Oh man.
I wonder if we can go through it really quick and see what. Oh, there's a commercial. We're gonna look for that. Do you have another question up we can think about?
Well, Bob just says sorry to clarify. At the end of your show last week, I could not comment anymore. Don't worry, I can always hop over to YouTube. Thanks, Bob, man. Thanks for hanging in there.
All right, so I see a video he did like Bob Larson live, and he's showing
Oh, his face on the
pictures,
side. But you don't see him.
but you don't see him actually
being
get.
hit.
After 5 decades of ministry, Bob experienced the most vicious physical attack he's ever received. Until now, the details have not been made public.
Oh.
Why did it happen? Where was God when Bob was bloodied and beaten? Don't miss this special feature. So,
That's why.
this-
Don't miss the special feature.
I'll show you guys. Look,
He needs
this
his
is
viewers.
so this is what he's doing. He's doing a live, and that's the first picture he showed.
He showed the attack on some video. It says. Jeff says. Wow, man, he got a nice black eye. He got a shiner.
Somebody fucked him up.
Looks like they hit him with something. Because
So I don't see. Let's see. Meet the Exorcist who claims to expel demons. No, Bob. Oh, these are all different ones. Okay.
Jeff, if you have it, shoot
Yeah,
us
if you
the-
find it, Jeff,
Yeah,
I'd
shoot us
love
the
to see
link.
that. I mean, both to confirm that it happened and for entertainment value, because I don't like the guy. I really don't, and it would
Unfortunately,
be.
yeah.
I think he would get gets what he deserved if somebody clocked him. But I don't want to promote violence because that might get me in trouble.
Yeah, we don't promote violence here.
Yeah.
We're nice people here.
mean,
We go. with
violence is never the
Patrick
answer.
Swayze rule. Be nice.
Be nice.
Bitches.
Wow. All right. So
Melissa has a question.
this is freaking me out. Like this whole, I get more black in
Why?
it now. It's weird. Like I used to just have a spot, and now it's like a slow kind of darker line.
I like it.
That's all here. It's weird.
It's on
Maybe the
both
more I
sides.
grow it,
It's
maybe
on
the
both
more.
sides.
Is it?
Yeah, you have to
Is
see
it
the
re-
guy
oh,
over
it's
there.
like it's not. It's fainter. It's not as dark as on this side.
I think it's just the lighting in here.
All right. What is your favorite modern ghosty horror movie or ghosty horror series? Ghosts. The comedy. The comedy. We watched a couple episodes of it. The
Ghost,
couple that
yeah,
lives there,
yeah,
and the
yeah.
woman, she falls down the stairs, and then
Yeah, we
that
have it
she-
recorded on our
she
DVR.
can
I
see all the
haven't watched
ghosts
it in a while.
in the
Yeah,
house.
yeah, yeah.
That is hysterical. I love it. I love that show. I've watched a bunch of episodes. I think there's a few more that we haven't watched, but
Yeah,
I
haven't
like
watched
that.
it in a while,
um,
but it did look funny.
But I don't know if that qualifies as ghosty horror.
It's ghostly funny.
That's ghostly funny. So horror, I don't know. Is there a series that I watch? No, there's not. I don't really watch like horror movies are, especially like B movie horror movies. I watch late at night when I'm kind of working because I don't like quiet. I really don't like quiet. I have to have something on, some kind of noise. So I either have like music going on in the background, or if I'm downstairs in the living room, the TV's on with something going on. And it has to be something that I'm not interested in so that I won't get distracted and watch that instead of doing the work I'm supposed to be doing. So I don't have favorite horror. Oh, what about a movie? What was the last movie that I saw?
I don't know. I don't watch them really anymore.
I don't know. I don't think Stranger Things qualifies. Maybe that's kind of harsh. I
Yeah,
heard
I
the
mean,
third season or
Yeah,
the
it
next season
I
just came
think,
out.
or just
I'll have to
got
watch
released.
that.
I didn't watch the last season. I think I watched the
I
first one.
did. All right. Let's. You want to do our commercial
Oh,
now, or
okay,
and then
yeah,
we'll come back.
We have a few questions. So, guys, we don't have a lot of questions tonight. So, if you have any, shoot some in the comments before the commercial break.
Do we have a quick one? Do we have a quick one we can get through? Because we got like.
We might
we
be
got
able
like
to just end
3
the
4
show.
minutes.
So,
No.
here's an update. Thank
Uh-oh.
you, Robert.
Update. Season 9 of Oak Island has ended. Still found nothing. They will be back for season 10 to find nothing.
No, I'm watching, Robert. Thank you for the
Nope.
update.
Nope.
I did watch
Not
it.
gonna find
It
anything.
Looks good. Looks like it's coming.
Looks like same previous 8 seasons.
Okay, here's a question.
Who wins a fight? Stay Puft or King Kong? King Kong. Duh. King Kong would eat Stay Puft. Yeah, he would eat him.
You think?
Nom 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 nom. He's a marshmallow.
I know, but Stay Puft could just like goo him out. Can he like?
What the hell is goo him out?
I don't know.
That escalated quickly.
I think it would be kind of funny to see. Stay
Stay
Puft or
Puft is
King
like,
Kong.
What's up, King Kong?
If he's a marshmallow and King Kong like went to hit him,
Is that
he would
King
just
Kong
bounce
or
back.
King Dong? What's up, baby?
Oh, no, you went
right.
there.
I did go
Wow,
there.
Bob. Thank you,
All
Bob,
right,
for bringing
sorry.
that up.
It's that kind
I
of
don't
show.
know. I think that would be a great fight to watch. Honestly, I think it would. Okay, John Michael says,
Why are my questions always skipped? Because you're John Michael.
"What?
That one question.
Oh, I
Love
didn't
it.
skip you. Look, you're right here, buddy.
What's your opinion of Project
I
Blue
didn't
Book?
skip you. We didn't get
So
there yet.
I'm not well versed in Project Blue Book. I have read up a little bit about it. I think it was a preliminary report that looked into UFOs or reports of UFOs. I don't feel comfortable enough to give an opinion on it because I haven't read enough. Just here and there, I'd have to look into it a little bit more before I could give you an answer that I would be satisfied with. Even if I didn't give you a concrete answer, at least an educated opinion. But I don't have one. Let's look it up. Yeah, let's go to break and then I will look it up.
Okay, we're gonna talk about Project Blue Book after the break. then?
Project Blue Book. I'm going to get it set up just so I can see kind of what it is. And then we will we'll return in 3 minutes and we'll discuss that. So if you have more questions, feel free to put them in there during the break and we will be back. Let me see. Can you take that comment off?
Sure.
There you go. And I'll play our commercial. 3 minutes and 9 seconds. We'll be back. Talk to you soon.
Do satanic cults lurk in the shadows? Can memories of satanic ritual abuse be repressed? Do exorcisms really drive out demons? And are those demons always possessing Zach Baggins? I'm JD Sword, the Satanic Skeptic. Join me on The Devil in the Details as I examine these questions and more, bringing a skeptical and satanic perspective to the paranormal. The Devil in the Details, available on Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Spotify, and more.
Jetham Forash. Hail Satan.
Are you tortured by what you see and hear about the paranormal field? Join us as we critically examine and question paranormal claims, science, ghosts, demons, cryptids, UFOs, ghost hunting technology, and much more are all on the table for discussion. 3 Tortured Souls is a video podcast that streams live on Saturdays at 8 p.m. Eastern and 5 Pacific.
All right, we are back. So we gotta let's look at them. Do I still have Bob Larson's? Let me see. That's the reflex challenge thing. Where did I lost my Bob Larson video.
Oh no.
Let me see if I can do.
Bruce
I'll do it
Face.
again. Let's see.
Jeff found the Bob Larson
Bruce Face.
index, the timestamp. So we're
let's
gonna
see.
look that
We're
video
gonna look
up.
that up because I want to see what happens. Violently assaulted.
1845. so
1845. Let's go through the commercial first. 4, 3, 2, and 1 to skip, and we will go straight to 1845. You said.
Yeah, 1845.
Good year. 1840 year. Oh, wait. Yeah. Here we go. All right. Let's see if we can watch this together. See if we can get Bob to ban our page. All right.
Them on that plane right there, so there was a doctor so that I could get back. But that was pretty painful. But I got to tell you, this in many ways was worse. But I want to take you back right now.
Let's go.
19 years ago,
What?
to when my ribs were broken in South Africa.
So it looks like got him held down, and they go back. Okay, so it looks like he just shoved him. That he
Yeah,
didn't
you don't
actually.
really see much there in that video. That was 19 years ago. I thought it was like current. Sorry, Jeff. I thought it was current.
Yeah, it looks like he pushes him down.
I mean, he is a bigger guy.
Maybe fell down. Yeah, but yeah, because Bob was over on the side, getting up, and this guy is already off of him. So I don't. And he said this is when he got his ribs broken. So
Show me your hands, Tim says. Yeah.
that's not getting his face all messed up. Is there any more to it?
I don't know. That's just.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Going through. Up. No. There's some
Bob
more.
takes advantage of people who are mentally ill. It's sickening, disgusting. So,
Yeah. I mean, I would
Bob
agree.
is-
Probably. I mean,
Jeff said wrong attack.
wrong attack. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. So Project Blue Book.
Go into Blue Book.
Let's go to Blue Book. Let's
Okay.
look at Blue Book.
So
Blue
this
Book.
was John Michael's question. What is your opinion of Project Blue Book?
So, recap here via Wikipedia. Let's see. Project Blue Book was the code name for a systematic study of unidentified flying objects by the United States Air Force from March 1952 to its termination on December 17, 1969. The project headquartered at the Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, Ohio, was initially directed by Captain Edward Ruppelt and followed projects of similar nature, such as Project Sign, established in 1947, Project Grunge in 1948. Project Blue Book had two goals, namely to determine if UFOs were a threat to national security and to scientifically analyze UFO-related data. Thousands of reports were collected. It looks like they ended up with 12,618 UFO reports. And the Air Force supplies the following summary of its investigations. 1. No UFO reported, investigated, and evaluated by the Air Force was ever an indication of a threat to our national security. 2. There was no evidence submitted to or discovered by the Air Force that sightings categorized as unidentified represented technological developments or principles beyond the range of modern scientific knowledge. And 3. There was no evidence indicating that sightings categorized as unidentified were extraterrestrial vehicles. Okay. So I'm sure there's much more to it because this goes on and on and on. Ooh, tacos.
Tacos.
I saw tacos. I'm like, wow, tacos.
It's
Distracting.
like for dinner tonight. Melissa and John are having tacos.
So it sounds like it was. I think it's the predecessor to what we just had last week with the congressional hearing. It's not about. I mean, this was specifically to look at unidentified flying objects to see if it was a threat to national security and if it was some kind of technological advancement, determine the origin of that advancement. Most likely foreign adversaries, much like we had last week. And I think their findings conclude exactly what I would expect. That most of it's probably terrestrial stuff, mistakes, misidentification, junk, balloons, and such. I don't see anything that's really standing out to me, other than probably conspiracy theorists took this and just was like, let's have a field day. This is the government covering shit up, because that's what they do.
I don't know, if they were really like UFOs and like they were watching us, like why would they just come visit? Like why would they just fly around and then fly off?
Yes, that is a good point.
Like
Why would you travel light years across the galaxy to put graffiti in our farm field? Crop circles.
Oh, well, I'm not even talking about crop circles. I'm just talking about, like, when people see like 3 or 4 things are floating around, all of a sudden they're gone. Like, if you guys were coming here, why wouldn't you just?
Why wouldn't you make first contact? Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, be like, hey guys,
make contact.
We're here.
I don't know. We can totally go on the sci-fi movie kind of a thing and just speculate. Like maybe they're just exploring. Maybe it's a race that wants to take over and they're trying to figure out the best way to wipe us out. How squishy are we? All these kind of things.
Yeah, every year. Like here, aliens aren't going to land and say, "What's up?" Why not?
Why not? Because the Earth is the Alabama of the galaxy. Wow.
But we don't know that
Thank
either.
You.
We don't know that.
We don't know that. I mean, but to give you credit, though, I hear that comment when we've attended the UFO conferences, the MUFON conference. It's a joke. It's an inside joke where I've heard them go, Earth is the redheaded stepchild of the galaxy.
You're like, how do they know that?
Because they talk to Zeta Reticuli and the reptilians. They talk to all these different planets and they have all these. I don't know. They talk like
chicken.
Doesn't everything except steak?
Put some barbecue sauce on it.
Tastes like barbecue chicken.
Maybe barbecue chicken. Barbecue beef, barbecue.
It's just there's such far distances, and we've gone into this before. If you're going to make the effort to get here from another planet that is sustainable, that can sustain life, and that is technologically advanced, first of all, you're taking a chance anyway, because if they're looking at us through their telescopes, again, they're dealing with the same problem we have when we look at other planets through our telescopes. We're seeing the past. We're seeing thousands of years in the past, not the present.
Yeah,
so
we're not talking about telescopes, we're talking about alien aircraft.
Yeah, but if you're going somewhere, first you have to look. You have to look out there and see, all right, this planet there, that looks like it can sustain life.
Let's go check it out.
It's the right distance from the sun, this and that. But you're staring at that planet thousands of years ago, because by the time the light reaches you, you're still taking a chance going there. Even if you get radio signals from them. Like we've been putting out radio signals since and I think there's a problem there. I read something that there's a problem. It degrades and it wouldn't actually go as far as we think it would go. Just our regular radio signals. although the Voyager 2 is still sending stuff back, and that's the farthest object that we know that we've sent out. But it's still a crapshoot. You're still saying, all right, this is a habitable planet.
For us, it's habitable. It might not be for them.
Well, no, if they're looking at us,
Right.
saying that's in the Goldilocks zone for them, they're still coming here on the idea like, we don't know what's there. We're not sure if there's life there or not. Even if they could see it, which would be really cool, if they actually could see the surface, they'd probably see the dinosaurs.
There's Mark. Yeah, that's
Which
assuming
they better-
aliens aren't not way further advanced.
Or
than
not
us.
way further. Yeah. And there's no telling. I mean,
Under 5 years to the nearest star system.
only under 5 years from the nearest star system. Yeah, under yeah, not if we're talking current travel, like current technology to travel.
Well, we can't, but maybe
We can't
somebody
get
else
there.
can. Like if the aliens could really travel here, why would you just fly around? Why wouldn't you just land and be like, hey guys?
I want my Stargate. I want my damn Stargate. I want
That would be
to
cool.
dial the gate and be like, yeah,
That's
Chevron 7.
That's
lock.
time travel.
That's
Really.
That's not time travel. It's wormhole. Wormhole travel. So you step through, you're instantly there. That'd be great. That'd be so great. I could use that to get to work, get to California, get to all these places. We should have little. No, I'm going off. All right,
Ports.
little Stargates. There was an episode where they had that.
Yeah.
They had the mini Stargates, and they just jump around all over the planet. That's nice. I like that.
Like, yeah,
I
let's
could
do
use that.
visit.
I still want taco now.
I know they're talking about tacos and Chinese food now. I'm just trying to avoid it.
So 5 years nearest star system.
Oh,
So
Jeff is saying telescopes is 5
let's
years.
say star system, nearest star system
I agree with you, Tiffany.
to us.
Tiffany says she could use teleportation. Too many of the best people live too far away.
All right, so let's see. Alpha Centauri. Yeah, so they're 4.35 light years from Earth. So yeah, from telescope based, you're right. We can see about 5 years. Well, 5 years.
Telescope
takes.
is 5 years.
5 years it takes
You're
the
right,
light from
Jeff.
them to get to
Alpha
us.
Centauri, yeah.
So if we could see the surface of the planet, then we'd be seeing 5 years into the past. Still be cool. At least that'd be a better determination than, maybe
Well, it
dinosaurs.
says- someone here says, what is this? 5 light years, which is normally 50 normal years for us. Is that correct?
I'm not sure where you're going with that. 5 light years is a measure of distance. So how long it would take for light to travel. So I don't know what that means in 50 normal years.
Like he says, travel wise.
Travel
It would
wise.
take us 50,
So travel.
50
Let's see.
human years.
I did
to
look it up.
do
To us
the speed of.
to travel to.
This is way beyond my brain capacity.
This is
guys.
fun.
I don't do this kind of, math. This is
So
not my math.
let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to see where Proxima Centauri. Why it takes sense. The is about 4.24 light years or 1.3 parsecs. Haha, Millennium Falcon joke there.
We can go. It would take about 50 plus years to Alpha Centauri. So if we were traveling there,
Current methods. Speed rocket. Few options. Get around. It doesn't tell me how long. Just tell me how long. Currently, no. 45 minutes per second. Oh my God. Why can't it just tell me?
here, John Michael's got it here. It would take us 44 years to get to the star, and we
Okay.
don't really have a way to go that fast.
Okay.
So we got to figure out where the aliens are coming from and what kind of technology they have. They can just like kind of do a flyby.
Right.
You know,
So
like,
yeah,
hey, we're gonna go fly by them humans again, get them all riled up.
thanks guys for all the math. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Figure it out. So yeah, I mean, we would have to be able to constantly travel at top speed for 50 some years, almost 50 years. What's up? Fuck, I clicked something. Shut up, Dunning. I love Dunning. He's so funny. I like him. He's good. We'll keep him around.
Yeah, we'll keep you around,
Yeah, we'll
Ryan.
keep
I
you
won't
around.
beat you tonight, buddy. You're on my good side.
Yeah, next week though. Boom. Out. All right, we good? What do we got?
Here, Bob's got a
Silly question. How do we know that one of the thousands of satellites in our atmosphere was not sent by an alien planet and they are watching us live? Up next on the alien reality TV channel, Humans and Obsession.
With crosses on their heads.
Oh my God.
Oh, Bob. It's true though. I mean, seriously, like.
I think it. No, I don't. No. That's good though. All right, we got one more question, maybe. Maybe.
Oh,
I see one starred.
This goes back
Who in Stay Puft or Giant Gingy from Shrek?
from Shrek.
Giant Gingy.
Oh, the
the
gingerbread
gingerbread man. Again,
Oh.
same premise. King. Well, no. Stay Puft or Ginger. Oh, because I was going with King Kong. All right, so
Well, someone actually put up if it was Godzilla.
Celebrity Deathmatch.
We
I
could
love
have
this
s'mores.
idea. Stay Puft or Giant Gingy. I think I'm gonna have to go with Stay Puft because I think Giant Gingy would just crack.
He would fall down and crack, and he wouldn't be able to get back up.
He'd be like, "Oh,
Oh,
not my gumdrop butt!
Not my gumdrop butt!
Not my gumdrop butt!"
He would break a leg and be hopping around. Sorry.
Thanks, Bob.
Yeah, Bob, I think that was a better question. I know.
All right. You know, we got time left. I'm gonna go out and go crazy here and put the link in the chat room. So maybe if somebody wants to come on,
Oh no,
they
we're
can
gonna
ask
bring
a
a
question
guest on.
live. As long as it's a kind of on topic and you don't want to stay here for like an hour.
Here,
Stay-
Mark says if the aliens had a satellite, they probably were watching the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial.
Oh my goodness. Tiffany had a question. Should I order tacos, burritos, or Chinese?
I got her
Yes.
for something else.
Yes, just order it all.
Giant Gingy survived being underwater. He didn't win the fight in Shrek 2.
But he did
He
survive.
did survive. In
Stay
water?
puft.
How did he not like just dissolve in water? Like he's a cookie.
He's a cookie. He should
Stay
get
Puft
mushy.
would at least float for a while.
Yeah, he would.
But the cookie
He'd be like the little Stay Puft, like
Yeah.
float
But if you
around.
want a cookie, it's like dipping a cookie in milk. It's gonna get soggy.
Can't believe we're on a skeptic show
We're
that
talking about
tries to feature science, and
Stay
we're talking
Puft.
about Stay Puft battling fucking Giant Jimmy, Ginger something. Oh my goodness! All right, let's see what is on topic.
we are out of like
we're
questions
totally
that-
out of topic. I don't know what we're talking about anymore. Yeah. I agree,
what
Bob.
The hell are we watching?
All right, so I'm gonna just jump in. We don't have any more questions, so I'm gonna jump into some of
Right
my
here,
announcements.
Tiffany has.
What is on topic? And are you referring to me crashing the Halloween stream? I don't remember that, so I'm definitely not referring to that because I don't remember what that was about. But what is on topic? I mean, it's open mic night, so whatever.
Yeah, anybody want to chat? Because if not, we're
Anybody see
gonna-
Obi-Wan? Because that was awesome.
Bob said
And
he
I don't
has
care
to
what
watch
Brian
it.
Dunning
I don't think
says.
he watched
It
it
was
yet.
awesome.
Brian,
awesome.
did you watch it already?
I think he did. I think he made a comment earlier.
It was. I thought. I mean, it was good, but I really think it was kind of slow. The
I
first
loved
two?
it. I think I like when series
We're not going to
takes
spoil
it
it, Bob.
slow because it's a series. It's not a 2-hour movie.
Yeah.
It's spread out. I mean, this is a 6-episode series, so it's almost 6 hours that we get to watch, and we can develop backstory. I
well,
like
then they
that.
should like put it out at the same time. It should
No,
be a 6-hour
no,
movie.
because then we'd watch it in 6 hours and be done and be like, oh, what's up? I mean, they have it. Disney's doing it right because Netflix, as much as I love the shows that they put out, sometimes like
Yeah.
Stranger Things and stuff, when they release everything, it's like, there's my weekend. Boom, I binge it, and then now you have to wait a year for the next season to come out.
Yeah.
This way, it's like 6 weeks.
Yeah,
Worth
you
of
spread out.
shows,
It's just like a TV show.
and then it's like a week or two break, and then they got another series starting, and
Right,
it's like,
that has to do
wow,
with the
they
same
keep
thing.
you hooked, and it's great. I love it.
Jeff has a question.
Black Knight Satellite. I believe that was a piece of space junk, and that was confirmed that it was. I remember seeing that. I think Brian Dunning actually did a show on that. If you're still in here, Brian, and not complaining, if you
Brian, where else
you
can
did
you
it-
get entertained talking about Stay Puft?
he did an
and
episode.
Gingerbread Man?
I'm pretty sure he did an episode of Skeptoid. So
About the Black Knight satellite.
Skeptoid, spell it right because he spells it weird. Skeptoid, Black Knight Satellite. Let's see if it comes up. Skeptoid podcast. There it is. Black Knight's Satellite. He did do it. And let me share it so we can all.
What episode is it? Does
It
say?
is. I'm gonna put the link in the chat room so you guys can see it. And let's see. So wait, there it is. So he goes through it. Skeptoid podcast number 365, posted 2013. And let's see if there's a summary here. Correction. So it leaves starting photographs of a spacecraft. There are a lot of things wrong with this story. First of all, the shuttle always flew in a semi. Okay, it's a long it's not a long episode, but Skeptoid episodes are really good because they're only about like 15 15 minutes like average. So I suggest you go listen to it. And let's see, I'm trying to find what it turns out. All the bits of history making up the story of the Black Knight are unrelated. The phrase Black Knight is so common that I was unable to determine when that name first became part of the story. I know he came up with I remember listening to the episode and came up with a really good explanation for it. So I don't know, but definitely, I don't think it's any kind of UFO, like alien kind of thing. I think it's a piece of space junk. So that's my, until I listen to it again, which I'm probably going to listen to it tonight because I'm like, now I gotta figure it out now. But that's my opinion.
Okay.
It's just space junk.
All
right. What are your thoughts on the difference between good and...
It was a question,
Damn you, Tim.
and I get in trouble for not posting questions.
Drink.
I'm out of drink.
There is no difference. Energy is not good or bad. It is just energy.
What's
That's
that
it.
mean?
The ability to do work.
I don't have any.
Okay. But it's not like good or bad or not good or evil. That's not how it works. That's people putting human traits onto an inanimate object or non-living.
It's not an object at all.
It's energy.
Energy
it's
is
a
not
thing.
an object.
It's It's
a
well,
force to be
ooh.
reckoned with.
I'm getting schooled by Donna. Okay.
Okay, here we have another question
Okay.
from Melissa.
What is your version of the perfect taco? Okay, so first, it would be a chalupa shell.
I like that chalupa.
Definitely a chalupa shell. I go with soft tacos most of the time. I don't like hard shells, but chalupas, yes, I like that. I would do steak.
Yeah, I like
steak in it. Marinated steak, like good flavor. Lots of cheese. Cheese first, steak, then cheese, then lettuce,
sour cream,
some pico. Yeah. I think
maybe some like I like avocado on my tacos.
Oh, that's nice too. We've
Yeah.
done that. Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think that there you go. There you go. I think I'm gonna have to go to Taco Bell.
What do you think of Pico Energy? Good or bad? I like you, Mark.
We're way off topic here.
And poor Bob.
I can still eat tacos, but I don't crave them like I used to. Oh,
Too many
poor guy.
different.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, I understand.
What is that question? Oh, Bob's got a question. I love that you guys just keep bringing in questions. I love it. Like we're all hanging out. This is totally the bar scene, where it's like we're just hanging out, we're drinking, and it's like, you know what? Yeah, I got a question. Well, Brian Dunning, Dunning, D-U-N-N, not making fun of you, just correction. Will be doing any new episodes of his Skeptoid podcast. They are good learning. He does a new podcast every week.
Yeah, they're out there.
Yeah, he does a new episode every week. I subscribe to his channel.
Yeah, you have to subscribe to get the.
And then every week it comes up. So definitely subscribe, check it out. He's on all the podcast outlets, but I listen to it every week, and it's probably what's he up to now? Let's see.
He's got lots going on.
He's got a lot, dude. He's been doing it forever. Episode 832.
He started a podcast before podcasts were
so 832 episodes. What Greek fire really was. That's a good one. The last show was good too. Facilitated communication isn't. That was good. I like that. But yeah, he goes way, 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 way back. I don't know when did he start? Oh wait, can I go all the way back to episode 1? Maybe.
You can go back 800 episodes.
Skeptoid number 1, first episode, October 3rd, 2006. So he's been doing it for a while. So yeah, definitely check it out. I like his shows because you can not only listen to the shows, but the transcripts are all online too. So you can reference it. You can copy and paste if you need to quote something, which is nice. And he gives you all the references. It's beautiful. I love it. And I'm not just kissing his ass because I know he's popping in here. What's up? What do you got?
Oh, I'm just here we go.
What is the blue thing behind your left shoulder?
Oh.
To the right and below the Wall-E toy.
Wall-E! Oh, it's a ghost. You see that? Isn't that a ghost right
The blue
there?
thing?
Right under. It looks
this?
blue, but it's really white. Yeah, it looks blue in
Is
the
that what it
picture.
is? The blue thing
Yeah.
behind your left shoulder. Oh, so it's a statue.
Oh, is that the statue?
Yeah, I got this at a yard sale
Oh,
right around the
that's
corner
we
from
just
you.
got that.
From me. A woman.
It's a
they're-
gargoyle.
I think they're
kinda
moving.
thing. Yeah.
And she made this. She made this herself.
She actually made
she
it
took
in
like a
class.
clay kind of shop. She took some kind of class and she made it. And I was like, this
He's kind of
this
cool
is
looking.
freaky looking, and I love it. And I
She was
asked her.
so happy when we bought it.
Yeah, I bought it for like $1.
She was like, "You really want it?" And we were like, "Yeah, he's cool."
I was like, he's really cool. I like him. I don't know what he's doing, but he kind of looks like Gru.
Grew a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like got
Like a
a little
naked
monkey
Gru.
face, kind of.
Yeah, I like him. So
He's actually made out of like concrete, right? Like
yeah,
cement.
yeah, he's freaking heavy. Well, I don't know.
Is it clay?
Is it clay?
I don't know.
No, I think it's clay. Look up his ass right here. There you go. But that's what that is.
We got all kinds of crap here, Bob.
There's shit everywhere.
Bob, you've never been to
All right.
that shit, have you?
Bob, you guys come stop by. You're not that far. Come
Yeah.
stop by. You can tour the office and then the museum too. Let me know.
As long as you don't look at anything in between.
I'm free Sunday and Monday. If you want to come by. What else we got?
Here's got a question from
Hey Jay, I work at the Selma Witch Museum. I know you sent me stuff, which is awesome. And the narrator for the main presentation, which was recorded in the 70s and will be updated soon, was a skeptic and early member of CSI.
Oh, cool.
Charles M. Fair wrote a book titled The New Nonsense. Have you read it? The New Nonsense. I have not read it, but I have it.
You do?
I have it because I'm looking, I had a chance to raid the CSI library.
You did? Was that one of them?
And that was one that stood out to me. So I went up there, and this is not a secret. So every time I visit the CSI offices up in Buffalo, New York, they have a library, a full library downstairs. It's big, and then they have like a different sections where it's like extras or doubles and stuff like that. And Tim Binga, who is the guy that runs the library, he took me down because he knows my love of books. He took me down and he showed me a wall, which was like huge section of a wall. And he's like, "These are all extras. We're getting rid of them. So take whatever you want." And I was like,
You don't tell Kenny to take whatever you want.
I was like, "Do you have any cardboard boxes? Because I need help carrying this shit." And I walked out with like four or five boxes worth of books. And I know that's among them. So I have not read it yet, but I do have it. Oh, good one. I got a lot of good books.
You do.
Well, I really
Stuff
need.
that you don't need time. You have time.
I
to
need
read
time to read them. Yeah. All right. Got anything else? Couldn't we be the aliens?
We could.
So that's an interesting topic. I mean, that's something that people have brought up and discussed. Like, was the Earth seeded by an alien race? And we've seen stuff like that. In I think Prometheus, that film had that idea. And these are just concepts. These are film ideas. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I wasn't around then. So I don't know. I don't know what caused life to spring up on this planet and nowhere else.
How do you know nowhere else? You're just saying that.
I haven't found anyone yet.
Right.
So, I mean, when I find them, then I'll definitely change my answer there.
Okay.
But I mean, it's speculated there was life on Mars at one time, so that would be great if we could find that, or some kind of evidence of life, fossilized remains or something like that. That would be great. There's also been speculation that we're an offshoot of Mars, that something hit Mars and a chunk of that came off and seeded the Earth. And there's a lot of ideas, but I mean,
That'd be cool.
I don't know. I was born 50 some years ago here, and that's all I know. That's all I know. I'm here, chilling,
We could
waiting
be
for Brian
aliens.
Dunning to come back in and claim that he was clicked on something the third time. And he's like, he's stuck here. And then I'm going to tell him he's in the Twilight Zone. That'll be fun. All right. How can we be off topic if there is no topic?
True.
You got me
True,
there.
Melissa.
Mm-hmm. All right. Good. What else?
Hold on one sec.
Would Bigfoot be considered handicapped if she had small feet?
I don't think so.
Mark, do we know each other? Like, you're
Mark,
funny.
I can answer that because I mean, as humans, some of us have big feet, some of us we have small feet, but that doesn't make us handicapped. I have big fucking feet, but I'm not handicapped because of it.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, why? I don't think you would be disabled
No.
or handicapped if you had small feet, if you were a Bigfoot.
Right.
Because you wouldn't be a Bigfoot. You'd be a Littlefoot.
You'd be a big
Or a
little
bit.
foot.
You'd be
You'd be a
well,
big
no,
foot with little
you'd be
feet.
a normal foot, because if you're a little foot, then you're an albatwitch.
You would be a big foot with little feet.
Albatwitch. We're going to that festival
I don't
this
know.
year.
I don't know. I have
I
to
think so.
talk-
Rick
I
Fisher
have to talk to
runs
Richie about
a festival called the Albatwitch
Albatwitch.
Festival. It's
Columbia.
Columbia, PA. Yeah,
Usually it's in like September or the fall.
it's nice. Yeah, the
I would
weather's
like to
still
go.
nice. It's by the river.
Yeah, it was really nice.
If you
last
look up
time.
Columbia, PA,
Albatwitch
or Pennsylvania.
Festival.
look up. Yeah, it's fun. It's really nice. We went there last year. Was it last year? Did we go
it might
last
have
year?
been- I don't know
Or
what
year
year it was
before?
because of COVID. I'm not sure. I think it was last year.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
But they have like a band playing.
I think it was a few years ago. I don't think it was.
It's
last
all
year.
outside.
Yeah, it was cool.
Because they used to have it. The first one that we went to, it was like in their main street, and unfortunately, the town is not an active town anymore. So the main street was most of it was empty stores. But they had since moved it to the park, which is by the river, and it's nice. It's a nice day. You take the family out for the day. There's vendors. There's food, and we had what did we have? We had the we got something. It was like, wasn't it like funnel cake dipped in chocolate or something? Remember the funnel cake balls or something? I was trying not to laugh.
Oh
when
yeah,
saying
we
that.
did have
They were
like
good,
a dessert.
'cause I think the-
really good.
Opening of our K&D Adventures
Yeah,
video.
we did it. It was
I
like
have you like
donuts
chomping
or
on 'em.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
good.
was really good.
now I want to go. I
If
hope we go.
If I don't have a show or anything this year, if we don't
Maybe you
have
can
anything
set
going
up.
on, I can probably. Yeah, that would be.
That
really
would be cool. I think you would do good if you set up there. All right. What else?
Question for the kid.
Did you go to karate like you said? I did not.
No, he
and
was
that's
not
because-
feeling well.
Yeah, I'm still. I don't like. My allergies kicked my ass so bad that, and I think I think I had a cold. But I
When
did.
mixed with
like,
allergies.
Yesterday, I actually took a COVID test because I wasn't sure what was going on. Like I feel for those of you that have allergies that know what's going on. I mean, it felt horrible, and that's the whole feeling overall. That's what I was having, but I was also having like a cough, and I was like,
Congestion.
it's congestion, and I'm like, this is more than allergies. Maybe I don't know what's going on here.
That's why I stayed away from them.
Yeah, stayed away from me, and then I took a COVID test, which came out negative. So, and now I feel a lot better. But I'm drinking. I always feel better.
I'm
little rum,
hopefully gonna feel
but no.
better tomorrow after a good night's sleep.
Yeah. So I didn't get to karate. I wanted to, but I know if I went, I would have just felt miserable. Because I called out of work yesterday because I wasn't feeling up to it. But I'm gonna try and get back there. I want to say, yeah, next week is definite.
Bob
But then when I
didn't
don't,
make it either.
Oh.
Bob had a foot flare up, so you
I
guys
wanna be
wouldn't
clear,
need it.
ask Jade to ask that question. No big deal. It's all right. I mean, if I want to go, I want to get back into it because I really need to get back into it, and I don't mind getting shit from people. So you guys are all locals and my friends, so you can give me shit. It's
Yeah,
okay.
It's okay. Keep on them, because
Yeah.
then I don't have to, because I'm the nagging wife if I tell them to go. Uh-huh. Thanks, Jade Kitten.
All right, are we good? We good with question? Oh, have you guys ever gone to Mothman Festival?
Yes, we
we have.
And let me tell you, of everything, like Mothman had the best food. The festival had, I think, the best.
That's where we
food
had
vendors.
our first walking taco.
The walking tacos. We had the fried Oreos.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
They had this truck that was like fried anything. It was like, remember? It
I
was like
think
fried Twinkies.
They
You
had a
could
whole
get-
list, and I think it actually said like, if you give us something, we'll deep
We'll
fry.
fry it. Like they had any kind of candy bar you wanted.
Yeah,
It
that was
was
good.
like, oh, that's the
Yeah,
one
we
thing I
went
do remember about
many,
Mothman.
many years ago.
It's probably
we
like
went.
decades ago.
Yeah.
Probably
And
like 2
we
decades.
met up with some friends, and we spent the weekend out there, and it was a good time. I mean, it was cool. To be honest, I was underwhelmed by the museum that they had. I thought there'd be more, and then when I actually looked into it, I read the reports, because they have copies of the police reports from the original kids, and I say kids because they were younger kids that not young like little kids, but like 20 somethings that saw the first report at the Mothman, and I read the reports, and they were much different from what I've read in more modern interpretations, which led me more to believe that they probably didn't see a monster. And they probably saw something more like an owl.
It's definitely an
scared them.
experience, Redman. If you get a chance to go, I would go. It's one of those things you do once and you're probably good for life unless you're meeting friends or something out there to party.
And
But
it's
they
a
do
good
have
place.
live bands and stuff. So
Yeah.
if
It's
you're
a
like,
good day.
yeah, I mean, we're pretty far away from it, so it's not like we can just go there in a few hours. So yeah, if we were closer, we would probably go a little bit more often. But yeah, I had fun there.
Yeah, I mean, I would go again. I think it was fun. We again, oh man, when was it? That was a long
It
time
was
ago.
a long time ago. Like I don't even know.
I think I have photos, like an actual album.
We
of-
went there with
of
Bonnie and Tanya and Andy. I think were with us. Weren't they out there?
They
And
were. So hold on, let me
It was
see.
a long
I
time
know I
ago.
have an album because that was back.
Jason Gallen.
That was early enough in Facebook where I was actually posting albums and just instead of just putting up picture after picture.
Yeah,
So
because you
I'm
could,
looking
I mean,
through my pictures here, and
we're
I'm
pretty far back.
yeah,
Gotta be pretty far back.
it was. That's all. I'm looking because I think the cover of the album is
Was the
the
big Mothman with the red
Yeah,
eyes?
because I made pictures like, oh, there it is. Mothman Festival Part 1.
Oh,
Part
with
2.
Jason Gallen, yeah.
So this
Does it say when?
was, let's see, 2009.
Okay.
That's when we went back.
Went
That's
back.
the first
when
time we
went
went.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And oh, there's the fried Oreos.
Oh, he's gonna show
I'm going to show
pictures.
you fried Oreos. There you go. There's the fried Oreos.
Oh, they were so good.
Ah!
Oh, he's got all the pictures there. Well, oh my God, there's a picture of us.
There you go.
We actually look good.
Oh, there we are. That's when we were young. That was the.
Oh yeah, look, see all the food we ate.
Food?
Yeah,
Oh,
everybody
there's
was
Gowan.
eating.
He was getting. He was
Oreos,
having a
fried Oreo.
mangasm from the the Oreos. But yeah, we had a good
Bonnie.
time. Amber, we went to the mounds. They were what were they? That's where they stored a lot of ammunition.
Yeah, yeah.
And stuff. So, but yeah, that area was actually where the Mothman sighting took place. And then apparently, from what I remember, the creature chased the kids, the teenagers or whatever, in the car as they drove back to town. And the town's not that big. If you haven't been there before, the town is not big.
No.
Like you can stand in the middle and look and see both ends of the town.
Yeah, it's not. Well,
It's
yeah,
not that big.
We're used to living in Philadelphia,
Yeah.
so it's a big difference.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, thanks,
but it was
Tiffany,
fun.
for bringing that up.
It was
Tiffany
fun.
says I was barely an adult when these pictures were taken. We are old, Tiffany.
Yeah, we're
We
old.
are
We're kind of old.
almost
Um,
a half a century for some of us. Some of us already hit that milestone.
Whatever. And yeah, I mean, so that's 2009. Shit. Yeah. Over a decade.
That'd be
But
nice
it was
to
fun.
go back, see if it. Do they still do it every year?
I think so.
It's probably the
we'll
one
look it up.
thing that they're known for, so they
Let's see.
probably do. It's probably their biggest
Mothman
tourist
Festival
trap.
2022. Let's see.
Tim, we can meet you there. Isn't that your neck of the woods?
September 17th and 18th, 2022.
I think we'll have
Celebrate the
something
legend.
that day. Hold on.
Do we have anything planned?
Let me see.
Maybe we'll do
I
a.
have an event on the 17th.
You do? Son of a bitch.
Well, you know what? Yeah, I do.
Cancel it.
I do. I'm sorry.
Cancel it.
Maybe next year.
I'm going.
All right.
Who wants to meet me out there?
Oh no!
I'm gonna
Bill.
go. I will bring Flat Donna with me, and
Aw,
I will meet people
so
out there.
sad.
Oh, well then, what do you?
I have a show. I can make money.
I'll give you $50.
If you cover the cost of what it cost me for my show, then maybe I'll think about it. I don't want to lose my
Deposit.
and I had to put out for it already.
Let me think. You had to put out.
John Michael says he's planning on going to Mothman.
John without an H. All right. So we are at 1:47. We're almost at the end of the show here. Any last minute questions? Nobody wanted to come on tonight. I put the link out there. Nobody wanted to come on, which is, I guess, okay. Nobody wants to talk to me directly, which is okay. I get it. Fear me.
What happened to the air conditioner? Because it sounds like it died, and I'm
It
really
did
hot.
sound like it died. I don't know.
I think it's dead.
Oh, man. Time for another air conditioner.
This air conditioner, you know what? This air conditioner is
It's been
probably
there
like
forever.
24 years old.
Oh, they have the Stay Puff, Marshmallow Man, cosplay. Look at this.
What?
So I'm looking at the
Dude, what the hell?
the Mothman.
I think it died.
Let's see. Experienced.
This is from 2021
says 21
vendors from
vendors.
last year's cancer.
Oh, this
event.
is
Oh, what's it say?
2022, September 17th, 18th. Celebrate the legend. Facts about our event.
They have a
download
free app.
Ooh,
Mothman app.
Mothman
They
app.
changed the picture. Oh my gosh. Live bands,
live
vendors.
bands, vendors, TNT bus tours. Oh, because that's what it is. The TNT field, the mounds.
Oh.
So you can go to the mounds and actually get in there. And that
Oh,
we
the
did
bus
that.
tours are actually taking you
They're
there
taking
now.
you
We
over
had
there.
to go there ourselves.
Some of them
when
are
we
open.
went.
You can actually go in,
Oh,
which
that's
is
cool.
really fun. What else do we have? Point Pleasant. That's a cool little town. The theater,
Well,
we
that's
were in
where it
there,
is, yeah.
and the Mothman Museum.
I don't remember the museum. I
Maybe
probably
they-
wasn't in front.
It was like a.
Was it like?
We walked. Oh, that's different.
Oh, this is different.
That's
From when
different.
we were
Yeah.
there.
Because when we walked in, it was like a almost like just a store that you walked into, but it didn't have any aisles, nothing. It was just like a big open room, and they
Shop
had
now.
stuff
They
along.
have an online merch store now.
Yeah, here it is.
Oh, check that out.
What can we get?
Point Pleasant.
What can we get? Shop. Oh, look at that. That's nice.
Wow, they really did
That's
it up.
really nice. We might have to go. We might have to go. What do they got? Mothman Festival.
Good night,
Shop.
Dina.
How do you shop? I want to shop. Oh,
John wants a bedtime story.
I don't do that. All right. Let's stop sharing. Let's get into the announcements. Let's see. This is I really have to update
I
this.
did.
I think
I took some
did
stuff out.
Okay, good. So Saturdays, 8 p.m. is Three Tortured Souls. I do it with Tim Vickers and Dave Schumacher. Tomorrow's topic, I think it's something to do with EVPs. I think we might be playing some EVPs for you to see what you guys think they're saying compared to what other people think they're saying. July 16th and 17th is the Skeptical virtual conference, and that is with the California Skeptics. I'll be doing a talk on the 16th, and my talk is about my journey from ghost hunter to skeptical activist, which should be fun once I actually write it out. Now I have a good idea what I'm going to talk about. So July 23rd is the Para-Unity Conference, which is in Woodbridge, New Jersey. So come out there. I will be there with my Skeptical Help booth set up, and then most likely right next to me will be Donna with her Lucky Tiki Creations booth. So you can come out and get some skeptical advice from me and play with some of the toys that I have set up, little testing things, and then you can go right next door and buy some really cool stuff from Donna that she made herself.
We're working on some new things too. Maybe the next show or two, I'll have some things to show you guys.
Yeah, I might be showing off some stuff too,
Yeah.
because I have some ideas. What else? August 19th to 21st is the Gettysburg Battlefield Bash. Looking forward to that. That is going to be so much fun.
That's cool.
It's out in Gettysburg, and it is like, it's what, 3 nights, 4 nights, 19, 20, 21,
It's
3
Friday,
nights.
Saturday.
Yeah.
But Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But we usually go a few extras.
Is it? I thought it was like Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Oh yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You're right.
But Thursday we get out there early.
All right, we do.
Yeah, we get out there early, and then there's like a pre-party Thursday night, and then there's a party Friday night, and there's a party Saturday night, and then there's a conference in between.
It's just a party.
It's just a lot of fun. A lot of good people,
Yeah.
mostly good people. And we have a lot of fun. And I'm supposed to be doing a panel, one of the panel discussions I'm going to be on.
Oh, and you're
So-
going to be in the dunk tank.
Yes.
You got
Yes.
volunteered
I
for
got
the
volunteered
dunk tank
to be in the dunk
again.
tank again. So
I think you got a trophy for that, didn't you?
I did. My Yeah, it's up there. So that is for that's for the dance contest, and that one is for the dunk tank.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this one, it's sideways. So yeah, and I think I'm going to be a judge on the dance contest this year,
really?
because that's I was asked if I wanted to be a guest judge, and I haven't responded yet.
That
But
means you can't be in the contest.
well, that's okay. I already won the first trophy.
True.
That's all I care about. Winning the first trophy. And then I'm good. So that's good. And then grand finale, October 20th and 23rd is SciCon in Las Vegas, Nevada. We will be out there. I'll be speaking on Friday. I think my time slot's like 3 or 4.
Saturday.
Friday I'm talking. Friday. I'll be talking on the big stage. I got a half-hour talk. Nervous, but still going to be cool. I'm going to have a lot of fun. Lots of big names going to be there, and we're going to mingle with everyone. We're going to have a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to that. And
here we go.
Once upon a time, Bishop Biddle disproved Zach Bagans, and we all lived happily ever after.
That's John's bedtime story.
Oh, okay. That's nice. I like that. That's a good story.
We got a shout out from Robert. Robert, we haven't
Hey,
seen you
Robert.
guys in like forever. I'm glad you're listening.
Yeah, it's
We
been a
miss you
while.
guys.
So with that, let me take this off.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, we have to give a shout out. Oh, I have to put my there we go. Shout out to all my patrons down the bottom going across. And if you want to help out, patreon.com/Kenny Biddle. And if you want to help out the show, you can go there. There's 3 different levels. You sign up and it's like a monthly payment thing, but it goes right back into this. Literally, like everything that I get all year goes right back into and pays like subscription to StreamYard so I can keep the show going. It helps out a little bit. So I appreciate everyone that's their names are going across the bottom.
Yeah, and
You
everybody
guys-
that comes out every week. I mean,
Yeah.
I love reading the comments and
You guys are awesome. This is like a big party. This is what I look forward to every Friday night.
yeah, we just have to figure out how to do it around the campfire because that would be just awesome.
Oh my God.
Like
I
take
gotta
you guys
get it.
out back
We
with
gotta
us,
get an
that would
extender.
be so great.
If I can get a Wi-Fi extender to reach out back.
The light we have out there is bright enough now. It looks like daylight.
Yeah. I mean,
So
we
we
can
might
set
be able
everything
to
up.
do it.
I mean, I can set shit up. Not
But
a
to
problem.
take this out back, this would be awesome.
Yeah. Like during the summer, just
Like,
have
come
like,
join us by the fire.
yeah.
Fireside
chat. There you go. Skip to go home by the fire. Nice. All right.
Yeah, I hope you feel better, John. We did miss you tonight.
What's wrong with John?
John Kennedy, he's not feeling well.
Aw.
He was not in the chat at all.
What the hell, John?
You know, that's why he wanted a bedtime story. He
Oh.
wasn't feeling good. Plus, Melissa made him eat tacos, so hopefully he feels better after that.
Should. It's tacos. Hopefully, I'm hoping we get to see them in Gettysburg. Because I know he was dropping hints that they might come out, and I hope so.
You got a
That would be
thank you
so
from
cool.
Robert.
Thank you, Donna and Kenny, for sharing your night with us, enjoying your upcoming adventure. Can't wait to see what it would be about. Oh, thank you, Robert. You know, like I've said this before, but I genuinely mean it every time I say it. Like, you guys make this show. If you guys didn't show up every week, I'd be talking to myself.
Yeah.
That's it. I'd be sitting here going, there's nobody watching, but I'm still talking. I don't know, because I have to
I
talk.
thank you for showing up every Friday.
Yeah. You occupy me. You occupy my time or me so that she doesn't have to listen to all these stories of me going, but it's like 5 light years away and this and the scene in the past. She's like, what?
I can't do that.
No, but you guys really make the show. I appreciate you guys coming out every week, and spending 2 hours or 2.5 hours with us. And then especially the double thank you to the people that show up Saturday nights.
Yeah.
and deal with me, Tim, and Dave for an hour and a half or so. So with that, I'm gonna stop talking because I could go all night long.
Thank you, Redman. We
But I'm not.
appreciate that you're
Redman.
with us every week, too.
Yeah. You guys are great. So be safe. Have a great weekend.
Yeah, it's Memorial Day weekend. Please be safe and enjoy your extra day off if you have it.
Yes. And like I have a 3-day weekend, so I'm going to use it. What are we doing? Are we doing anything?
Tomorrow we're going out.
Tomorrow we're going.
We might
Oh.
have a KD Adventure video coming up.
Yes, we're gonna with special guests,
Yeah.
Aaron and Randy.
Yeah, we might be doing.
I'm not saying what we're doing, but we're doing something with that,
saying.
and
Maybe.
you'll see it.
Yeah.
What do you mean maybe? We're definitely going,
Yeah, we're going.
right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
You're
All right, guys.
such a dork.
Whatever. You're a dork.
Love
You're
you
a hypocrite.
guys.
Love you guys. Have a great weekend. And remember,
Never.
never stop learning. You trying to steal my line?
Nope.
You're trying to steal my tagline. You really are.
No, I didn't.
Never stop learning.
Never stop learning.